Hello everyone, welcome to a very special episode of Magic Arena Run. I actually forgot today is 9-3 and that is pretty much forever designated to be Yargle Day. Now, for those who don't know, actually it's nice timing that this came out now with Dominaria United. In the previous Dominaria set, we had 5 mana, 4 and a black, 9-3 vanilla uncommon legendary called Yargle. It's a frog demon, among other things. So and usually what we do is they have a special event called Yargle Day. So and it's centered around the fact that it's 9-3. So this event has two gives you rewards for 2 wins, 900 and 300 XP for both for each win. So, and Yargle Day usually comes with, first the Happy Yargle Day emblem. So, frog spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. So, we will have a lot of 3 mana, 9 trees, which is quite good. But there's also an interesting one. Whenever a frog enters the battlefield under your control, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, draw a card, and that frog gains all of the abilities of the sacrificed creature. So, mini mutate to go with it. Now, there are going to be 5 decks featured here: mono black, blue black, black green, black red, black white. They kind of just named it based on the colors. We'll probably start out with mono black. That's pretty much the simplest one. So everyone will get 9 copies of Yargle, but the interesting part is to take note of any abilities that you could copy. So here in this case we get a lot of death triggers, we get a lot of ways of getting cards back, a lot of death touch and lifelink among other things. So this is going to be an interesting one. We'll start with Yargle. Hello. Sinsay lo. Di ba higit na pa? O Shamia? Nange ke tsue dita kwa shimi ka osea. Okay. Kung boss, kung di betcha hansi beg wa sa tingka kwa may lo na lang wa ane dito what ginseng shaken na lang. Okay, sige. Okay. So, well, that's dinner secured. And we will be starting with Yargle here, so let's see. Also, gonna be very hard to tell what everyone else is gonna be playing unless but this looks like a very decent start. Oh, the sleeves are all coded, so we're going up against the blue-black version of the deck. We'll play it as we go along, celebrate Happy Yargle Day. Otherwise, everything is quite normal. I think you do want to draw into a Yargle eventually. Ooh, this is a horrible one to remove, so we probably won't. We might just go into... Oh, Raffine's Silencer copying Yargle is would be a neat trick. We'll take this one because, yeah, this is we probably want to get rid of the fish token more. That's the last thing we want to do is give Yargle can't be blocked. Yeah, this is a horrible keep. We might have goofed up on keeping this hand. Oh, drawing the extra black mana didn't quite help. This one we could kill. Interesting shape. Yeah, predominantly for the lifelink, we will hold on to it. Raffine Silencer, we might have to. I'm tempted to just pitch a Yargle, though if we do get one, but there is a very good chance that we will get a Yargle naturally out of the mill 4. Opponent has a very good opponent with the very consistent mana base, I actually should check. And turn 3 Yargle as predicted. Are they going to cop? And that's why we did not kill Expendable Lackey first shot we get. Also, I have no idea if this works as perpetual. So that's why the opponent did not. Oh yeah, frogs are cheaper. That's an interesting one. So we can play this. We could sack this, but I'd rather sack it to something else. Unfortunately, yeah, I could pitch this one, but that's a very weak pitch. We might as well just pitch a land. So the fact our opponent is just leaving this as a vanilla 9-3 is, well, it's still a problem for us. At least we can kill it with Infernal Grasp. Decks are practically singleton except for the Yargle. So let's see. Our triggers will go first before theirs, so this is actually a horrible block. I might as well do it like this. Or if our opponent has a removal spell, yeah, it's kind of bad, but it's probably better than the alternative of having a removal spell on our Carrion Grub if it comes to that. Sure, that could have been worse. I guess that would have been a good reason to block with Rafine Silencer, though our opponent could have easily just... Yeah, we're probably not gonna win this one. That's okay. It's Yargle Day. Opponent... We do hit our own Yargle. Oh, sorry. It's actually a Frog Spirit. Sacrifice Rafine Silencer, which allows us to snipe the bird. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're actually 1 card short. But I'd rather have a 4-1 on board. We can get it. We can get it live next turn. Yeah, being able to snipe any creature is probably a big deal here, at least. We will be taking quite a few hits here. Wait, we can actually block. So, can't block this with this, but we can block this with this. And now that there's 4 cards, this actually has Menace and Death Touch. Now we're live. Let's hope we don't... Ooh, the kill spell would have been nice. At least it's nice that we're able to get this going without having to actually mill 4 cards. Opponent has their own Yargle. Probably would not... Yeah, the fact that we've been keeping the Lackey alive for the... I bet our opponent is gonna eat the Lackey, if only to just... And at least we are now in a position where even if our opponent exiles Lackey, casts Yargle, we can still kind of keep swinging. Opponent is going to just mill cards instead. Can't we block this? Ooh, they're out of cards. That said, this is +1/+1, so it will kill Serrated Scorpion. I definitely want to keep these guys alive. And also, if I'm not mistaken, that is activate only as a sorcery, so no surprise blockers here. Oh, I should have swung with the Grey Slud. What was I thinking? Opponent is willing to go down to 1. And yeah, I just saw the boom there. If our opponent doesn't take out Ayara, we can sack the Serrated Scorpion. And there we go. Opponent concedes. We managed to get our first win. We were quite close to getting domed. But it's a good thing that we got that one out. Now that we got the black, mono black out of the way, let's do blue black. And yeah, let's claim our prize. Let's go with blue black now. Let's see what happens. Oh wait, cancel. Hold on. Let's take a look at the deck list. See if it, because based from what we saw, a lot of there's gonna be a lot of cat B block synergies that we're going at. There is gonna still be mill, which makes quite a bit of sense. There is a lot of taking cards. Okay, there is a lot of draw discard. There is some taking cards from our opponent. Oh wow. Taking flying, a flying 9/3 is going to be very scary. That said, we do have some removal. We have Orvar. Is there any discard? I didn't notice any discard, so that is something to consider. But yeah, we'll go for Blurgle. Let's see what our. I would like to be able to experience all the decks at least. So looks like our opponent's playing the white-black deck. Okay. Maybe our opponent would be kind enough to oblige and make us this. Oh wait, that's a copy of target permanent. So it's not a permanent we control. So we can just copy something of our opponent's. Though I would say our opponent has some really nasty stuff. I could just Tyrant score the Battlefield Raptor. Yeah, we probably should nuke this one right away. Flying First Strike is probably the worst combination to have on a 9/3. At least worse for us as an opponent. So next turn we can. There is some. Nope. Now we are not going to eat the Nightville Sprite because we're actually going to just. We are actually going to pitch. Unfortunately, that means our opponent does get to draft, which is an issue. And what they draw from this might be what they get from this might be even worse. I'm already starting to think I'm not going to go for necessarily for all 5 wins. We'll try to go for as many wins as we can. But we'll probably just do one. We'll probably at least aim for 2 wins. Ooh, this is... We'll swing first. No, we're keeping that on top. Yeah. Now our opponent could just have the kills. It's basically timely kill spells that kind of wreck it for us. No, in this case we spells you cast, so spells we well, so we can yeah, because we can just play these two. Take the hits for now, though I'm not liking the lifelink menace. Although Silumgar's command is perfectly at 9-3, so it's enough to snipe a Yargle. Yeah, we'll play cards first. We have only one instant, so this is going to take a long time to adapt. Ooh, nasty. Well, we're not blocked. We have no plans of blocking it. But now that we know that the white deck has that, we you may. It doesn't have to. We probably will not get the double strike. Yeah. Okay, gets us some nice card draw. We're kind of just wait. Okay. So counter target non-creature spell. Let's see which one our opponent eats. Pretty clever. So this now has the spirit token. So we're going to bounce Killian, eat Yargle. Yeah, there's another 1/1 flying spirit. Ah, come on, stop. Enough with the lands. Am I willing to just trade the Terramander? Yeah, I probably am. I could have played the land first, actually, now that I think of it. Yeah, we kind of goofed up on that one. We could have played the land. We are not eating. Although this is a good one to eat in a sense. Now we just need to hit proper spells. And this is only spells that we control. So if our opponent aims a kill spell at this, it's gonna be annoying. At least a turn. Opponent probably has a kill spell. Oh, come on! We probably are going to lose just because of this. I guess we're not playing anything. Wow. One is full of gas too, so that is a bit of an issue. Thankfully our opponent is that's not something to be thankful for. Now we have a 9/3 to deal with. Oh well, we'll just murder it. Opponent's finally hitting their mana, but Fearless Fledgling, Flesh Taker. Okay, opponent's really going white here. this is only instant and sorcery, so and putting an enchantment here doesn't really do it. I still want to hold on to it though. So this is gonna get even larger still. That's okay. We're probably gonna lose this one. Let's see the sacrifice and 10-4. But I'm thankfully summoning 6, so we have at least one turn to deal with this. Opponent could swing. I might as well show it. Oh yeah, no, that's an interesting question. If we had... We'd probably have to take. Like, sure we could trade, but... I would... Yeah, I'd rather take the extra damage now since our likelihood of winning is not exactly that great. Also, it would be worse if we actually lose to Orvar in this situation. So, Knight of Grace. Thankfully, we have a bunch of stuff that's blue, but the first strike is still a problem. Oh, come on. Game hates us. Okay, so it's very unfortunate that we're not really able to showcase that we were not really able to showcase this deck at all because of the inordinate amount of lands we drew. Yeah, but we're basically conceding. Well, that one cannot be helped, but at least we didn't pay to enter this event. It's basically pretty much just a free roll. So that one's a bit sad there. Could we have played something better? Definitely with the Terramander, we could have played that one a lot better. Now let's go through the deck that actually beat us. Let's take a look at the white Yargle deck. This one has a lot of early gameplay, so we really have to be on the lookout for that. Pretty much the same thing, but we did see how brutal Killian is. Flesh Taker's annoying. We're going to be seeing a lot of life gain synergies to go around, although indulging Patrician on Yargle, ability on Yargle is quite brutal. So let's see how this goes. So, lands ETB tap, we won't have much of a play. But at least we have a bunch of 2-drops that, even though they're super delayed, it's still probably better. And if we happen to hit one of our lands with a basic land type, we will have a turn 3 setup. Okay, at least we have turn 1 play. That dropped on turn 2. So, what's a very good spell? We probably want the our opponent got Duelist Heritage the last time, but we probably want the Vanishing Light. Now we need lands. Game, make up your mind. What gives? I was gonna say I was willing to pitch. Okay, we did hit our land drop a bit late though. Our opponent is going to gain quite a bit of life, but at least we could still beat it quite a bit. Now I have to assume our opponent has a kill spell, so... But definitely going to send these two in. Let's say a kill spell takes out... Oh no, no kill spell. Probably don't want teleportation circle here. Probably do want authority of the consoles. Spectral steel? No. Ooh, Yargle on the Curse Mountain Witch would be really annoying. That's 2 cards. If we can get 1 more mana, I probably could go authority into our own Yargle. Guildsworn Prowler is fine. So do we go Flying Yargle right away? I actually would prefer Vigilance Yargle here, although it trades really poorly here. Most like opponent might go for either... Oh no, they're just drawing into... Though drawing into a curse is probably... Depending on the curse that they go for, it could be really bad for us. Anyway, we're probably going to swing first, then Yargle the Patrician. If our opponent decides to Yargle the Prowler, we might have to... We might have to just Triumphant Surge it, even though it nets our opponent yet another card. Yeah, it's really bad. Feels bad, but we'll have to take it. Opponent not going for it, though. We will go with the 2 flyers. I suspect our opponent has a kill spell of some sort. And we probably are I say we Yargle Speaker first. So let's say our opponent has a kill spell for it. I expect this to get killed. Oh no, they're just... What's in their hand that I know they're mono black, but they're just going for a card. Is there a board wipe that I have to be worried about? Yikes, that might be an issue. I am fully expecting this one to die. That's kind of a given. Torment of Scarabs, that's not it. Loses tree, yeah, we'll probably lose the tree life. I could also discard the Bartered Cow, actually. We will swing with everything. I still expect a kill spell somewhere. This game has been quite weird. Opponent not gonna kill Yard. It's brutal. And probably want to just leave this up. Also check, this is at our end step, so no point sacking this end of turn. What does our opponent... What's in our opponent's... I know they're making all their land drops, which is quite interesting to say the least. At least from this point on, we can afford to just take life loss. Yeah. Opponent's still just digging. What the hey? I'm just waiting for them to drop a Yargle so that we can destroy it. In fact, we probably don't have to do anything else. Now, I'll be sad if they take out this Yargle, but we now have a 4/4 flyer to keep punching through. We can just play Kuronos. Probably Grace Slad, Menace Death Touch. But it ETB's tapped, which is... Thank you, Authority of the Consuls. Also, we could actually Triumphant Surge that, but we might... I guess we want to save it. They probably have an actual kill spell. Bone Splinters. Oh, they had to give it up. It makes sense. Yeah, we will take the tree. We will swing first. Because I can actually just play Kuronos into Indulging Patrician. And I'll put into sack the food token. Yeah, if I don't need this commit Yargle, I won't. Opponent, I think opponent is going to sack the Dockside Chef, but what could they get to get them out of this? Not so sure. Vampire, that. Yeah, this was the perfect one. Like no matter what, as long as they ETB tap, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that was probably the best card to draft. So we got our second win there. I could pretty much end the episode here, but we still have 2 more decks to go through. So we need to go through black red and black green. Let's claim that price first though. So let's start with black green. This is probably a little bit more okay, kind of mid-rangey. There is a lot of sacrifice. We are going to get quite a good number of pests. I don't see a sideboard, so we I thought that was an eye twitch, but quite a bit of milling as well. But lots of ways to pump our stuff, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, Gitrog monster, best frog ever. I probably don't want to give the blue deck another shot. Nothing wrong with it per se. Just I don't think this episode is worth a full hour trying to get a win out of that one. Actually, I'm not gonna force a win out of everyone. Sometimes it's part of your own experience. But if I have to rate them, at least the mono black one, you're not worried about ETB tap land, so okay, gonna keep this one. Yargle onto Operan Assassin is kind of brute. Opponent is playing blue. We could trade this. I probably won't. I'm more willing to just take the 2 damage rather than give our opponent a card. Shambling Gas. Oh, definite. Oh, actually, now that they tapped, I am willing to trade now. Now, this would be a bit annoying if our opponent has a way to sacrifice this. We could just start slamming vanilla Yargles. Not the best flavor, but we will take it. opponent goes for... Ah, that's a good combo. Yargle Shambling Gas. They probably will just do the -1/-1, which makes the most sense. And now we're drawing into too much mana again. Oh, it could eat itself. I guess we would do that if the situation was really bad. Right now, it's moderately bad for Alti. Also, most people don't realize that even with activating this, so we want to target this. We want to sacrifice itself. Yeah. Unfortunately, legendary, so no point dropping another Yargle. I could attack first, then play Yargle again. I guess that does make sense. Or bait and kill spell. Oh, it's just taking it. So, unfortunately, state-based actions are checked, so I could not sacrifice that. No free card draw, but we'll... I'm actually surprised the damage went through. I was expecting to have to trade. I could just take the 9 and eat this. Nope, I don't think... Well, I do need to have a blocker, so... I'm just wasting Yargles. Now, we're gonna decline this. Although I can see a world where I would have just sacked it. Hello? Okay, sige. Yep, it's a good thing we did not waste that one, though we are dead. Unfortunately, sometimes you get the all Yargle hand, you don't get to see how... You don't really get to see how the deck plays out. I guess we'll just leave it to you guys as an exercise. You guys try it out. Let me know if it actually works well or not. I'm not gonna gargle this deck anymore. Let's just Rargle instead. This is the last one. It's black-red. There is gonna be a good amount of... There are a lot of keyword abilities. Quite a good amount of removal. Wow, this is... I think this might be the most interesting one. Let's just hope that I don't get shafted by drawing... I don't get shafted by drawing too many Yargles again. Yeah, perhaps they could have put a mirror box emblem so you can... It's all you can eat Yargle. Speaking of which, we will keep this. I will take the 2. We need to go as aggro as possible. Turn 2 Dragon Hatchling into turn 3 Yargle or Bedevil, depending on the situation. I could even eat the Akum Hellhound just to draw a card. If this one ceases to be useful, sure. Now, Heartfire Immolator potentially deals more damage, but we'll lead with Dragon Hatchling. See what our opponent has. At least we get to see our opponent. Hopefully our opponent has a better shot at the black-green deck, so at least you guys get to see it in action. opponent goes Willow Geist, so nope, we're not gonna give it up to that. But we are gonna give this up to that. Though maybe we should not have given this up if I knew I was gonna draw into a drag. Copying Defender kind of feels bad, but not too bad though. So at least we now force. Now the black green does have a good amount of remove. So there's another Yargle, but we are not. Let's see how our opponent blocks. We might even just get to draw a card. Yeah, we'll draw a card. Swamp. Kind of shame to play it, but I do want to get the Heartfire Emulator down. Oh yeah, this one combo with this, it snipes anything. Though the ones with flying creatures are a bit unfair. Forces you to have removal or else you are in deep trouble. I figured our opponent was not gonna swing into that. I could just kill with Bedevil. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop the Dragon Egg first. Yeah, it gives us a horrible defensive Yargle, but opponent plays their own Yargle. Opponent plays Vanilla Yargle. We can Fire Prophecy. Probably that's been the Devilish Valley. I would feel really bad if our opponent had the same situation, having to play flavorless Yargles. I would really want to not crack the egg with Yargle if possible. Papercraft Decoy would have been the perfect way to crack this though. Unfortunately, that seems to be the only artifact frog we have. Opponents. Although I would say it's not bad that, yeah, opponent goes for the kill. It might not be a bad idea because we get a 2-2. We get a 2-2. Sure, this has Defender, but if our opponent has to get through this somehow, opponent's more likely to go snipe this one. We might end up draw. Okay. I also did not notice if there were any one mana hexproof spells. So we're just gonna bedevil the Yargle. Yeah, that's a bit brutal, but we'll take it. Yeah, I guess The green one might be a bit too mid-rangey. I get it probably would be a good pairing against the blue black one because but maybe but it might still have problems. But based on my based on my experience, mono black is probably the safest one to go. Black white, black red, they are kind of aggro enough. Black white, you do get a lot of advantage over time. Black red could just aggro out. The green black and blue black might be colored just because of my draws, but blue black probably has a better chance than green black, if I may say so. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Wishing everyone a pretty decent, happy Yargle day. I might as well take a look at some packs while we're here. And yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying Dominaria United as well. That's gonna be it for this episode. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are, and have a great week, everyone. You take care.